Alright everyone, welcome to Jasper's History Facts. Well, today is August the 5th, and on this day in 1914, the first traffic light was installed in Cleveland, Ohio, starting the age of the traffic light. Traffic lights, obviously, very useful today. Good to tell you when to stop, when to go, when to slow down, all that stuff. The first traffic light just was red and green. It had red and green lights, which, pretty basic, yes, but not necessarily bad. However, things would change eventually. Now, this is one of those smaller things in history, one of those like, oh, look, the accountant or whatever, But I think it's very interesting. One, because it leads into a great joke as to why it would have been in Ohio that the first traffic light needed to be placed. The reason being is because the first ever recorded car crash by a gasoline-powered car also happened in Ohio. In Ohio City, Ohio, the first car crash is recorded. There was a man that crashed into a tree, I believe. So, first car crash, and that's in the 1800s. So, they figured us Ohioans, we really needed some law and order to our driving. That, and also, I'm just going to be honest, around this time, Ohio, a lot of inventors, a lot of very big inventors coming from Ohio. Ohio is, they always call it the heart state, it's because of where its position is and all that. But if you look in the past, Ohio has a lot to do with, one, American politics, American invention, American industrialization, basically all of it. Ohio is a very important state, so it makes sense that, if you're going to try out a new invention, you're going to try it out in Ohio. But I'd still like to believe it's because the first car crash happened there. It's like, God dang it, these Ohioans, they can't just drive normally like the rest of us. I think the first car crash between two vehicles also took place in Ohio. I'm pretty sure it was two dudes in Ohio, I believe, as well. And that was at a time when there was very little cars on the road. But hey, you know what? Maybe we're just not the best drivers, okay? It's not our fault. We're just not the best. We liked planes more. But now you know.